Y'all know what the deal is, cousins. Come on. Your guides are ready for you to embody your position of leadership. They're asking you how you're being called to step up and lead, and telling you to call in your soul family on this one, because what you are being called to do is bigger than you. You're being called to the forefront, and I think that you're being called to share your gifts and your intellectual property. This is for a very, very specific collective, especially my healers, especially my readers, especially like my ones that know that you are supposed to be a pivotal part of the collective, like shift in consciousness. Now is the time. Now is the time. Now is the time. Alert, alert, alert. Because the energy is very much so giving. Okay, so what we doing? Okay, your guides are literally like, okay, what's the plan? Because we got a plan. What's your plan? How are you showing up in totality so that we can co-create with you while you're fully empowered and anchored in your light? You also, it feels like there is some sort of resistance, even though you're well aware of your calling, but there's resistance because you have a fear of connection, even though you know that your highest calling and your soul's purpose is attached to connection, connecting with people. I think that you're also going to understand or understand that you don't have to be hyper independent where you're going. It feels like in this next phase of your life, even though I can see that you're aware that you have a higher self and you have a tribe and you have ancestors and all of these things, but this is where you're about to get a little bit closer with them, by way of communication, by way of bond. Like you're about to get a little bit more closely embraced by your team at this time, and it's because it's time. It's time for you to get in position. It's time for you to remember who you are. It's time for you to remember your light and your power, and that you are an extension of a force and a team that is bigger than just your human existence. Some of you were called to like network, to like create a network of people with similar views and ideologies that can also help assist in raising the collective consciousness. You're still playing it safe on that though. Stop. That community that you are being called to make, or that community that you're being called to embrace, is going to be very pivotal. It's going to be very, very pivotal, and not just your growth, but the ascension of the collective. And it also feels like you're going to be used to be the light for the teachers, to be a light for the other light bearers that people under those light bearers are looking up to. So, elder much? Because you ain't no baby. You're an elder. Don't talk about my light, y'all. It fell, and we just never put it back up there. But you're experiencing another level of your awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, and integration. Your guides are also asking you, what are you clinging on to? Is it your old life? Is it your old self? Is it your old skin? Is it your old perceptions of what life is supposed to be and what it can be for you? Because you're getting into this quantum kind of energy where what is lateral to other people has nothing to do with you. Like you're tapping into a frequency of infinite possibility, infinite abundance. So stop operating out of that lack consciousness that you know better than to do. You know that this is bigger than you. I know that you know. I do. You don't have to hold on to anything that is for you or is supposed to be a part of you. Be that a connection, be that certain aspects of yourself. Energy only knows how to evolve and move. And even though it's uncomfortable, let it do so. Your guides are kind of saying it's coming together, baby. Trust your intuition and trust that you are being led by the ascended masters and the Most High, because you have such an intrinsic mission. Just to get out of the pessimism of you being a chosen one. Even though you know that you're a chosen one, you don't know what that fully means. So you're like, yeah, I know I'm gifted. Yeah, I can do some cool shit. Yeah, I guess I can. But you're missing it. You are going to understand with real-time experience what it means to have divine connection and divine favor. That is why your fear, your pessimism, and your linear thinking it has to stay in this timeline. It can't go with you to where you're going. Those types of things don't exist in the quantum field where you're being led. So act accordingly, okay? I know that was a lot, so I'm gonna just leave it there. Now my booking link is in my bio, cousins, and come check out my YouTube. I keep telling y'all I got so much planned. I got so much. I got a podcast coming out. Like, y'all, I'm gonna see you on the tube. All right, cousins. I see you soon.